Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some upcoming MGA releases, and to be honest, there's not that much to talk about, so instead of making like a dedicated Bratz video or a dedicated Rainbow High or OMG video, I'm compiling it all into one. It's just been kind of slow from MGA's releases. I don't know, they just have really slowed down significantly when it comes to releasing stuff. We've talked about it in my previous videos, but Rainbow High only has like 3 lines set to release for the rest of this year, and Bratz isn't much better. We had been led to believe that the reason that like Rainbow High and OMG were slowing down so much was because MGA was planning to bring back Bratz like full force, you know, like they would be everywhere. But then they dropped the Always Bratz and the Bratz Babies, and we've had like radio silence ever since. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll get some more dolls out of MGA soon. But for now, we've got a new pair of OMG dolls to talk about, some Rainbow High stock photos, and a leak of the upcoming Bratz reproductions. So with that said, let us begin. I figure let's start with the Rainbow High stock photos, since these are something I've talked about on my channel before. Not these stock photos in specific, but rather this new line of the Color and Create dolls. This line is called Watercolor and Create, because unlike the previous release of Color and Create, those dolls used like kind of markers or crayons. I don't own any of the Color and Create dolls, so I don't know if it's a marker or a crayon. I've seen people say it's a crayon, but to me it just looks like a marker. I don't know. I don't really care. But this new line seems to utilize watercolor instead of markers, which to be honest sounds like a much better idea. I feel like that the color will take better to the clothing and the hair. So this is the blue-eyed doll. I think that's the way people refer to them. I think you refer to them by eye color because you got brown eyes. Oh, you got blue eyes too. Okay. Anyway, this doll has bangs and looks so similar to Robin. Like, every time I see her, I think they gave her the same face sculpt and the same eye color as Robin Sterling from the Sleepover Party line. Slumber Party? I don't know what the hell it's called, I forgot. She looks just like Robin though, so to me, this doll is just Robin joining the lineup for some reason. It's interesting. I was gonna say it's weird, but it's more interesting that this doll looks like an existing character when these two... Okay, she kinda looks like Amaya, but I feel like I would say that about any white-haired, pale-skinned Rainbow High doll, because every time they do this combination, it just looks like Amaya to me. But yeah, this one's probably my least favorite of the line. I'm just not a big fan of her clothing. Her hairstyle's cute. I like the bangs, but I'm just not a big fan of her outfit. Her outfit really looks like something that my parents would have forced me to wear to church when I was a child, so, yeah, just not crazy about it. This doll is okay. I like that her hair is curly, but I'm just not a big fan of her outfit. I don't really like the, pleated skirt paired with a hoodie. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, I should mention these dolls do not have wrist articulation, so just, putting that out there. This one's probably the best of the line. She's got the most interesting outfit. I like her brown eyes, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't see myself buying any of these. I've never really been that big a fan of the line. The only one I've ever liked from the Color and Create collection was the girl with the curly hair in the first series. She's got the darkest skin tone of the line and also has like freckles on her face. She's so pretty. I would get that one, but yeah, I don't think I would do anything with the actual gimmick of these dolls, like, you know, like with the coloring and creating. Like, I don't know, just seems kind of messy. I wouldn't really engage with that, but overall, not a bad line. This is the best one. This one's the second best, and I guess she's the worst. It's nothing against her, I'm just not a fan. And on to the OMG news. We now have a new set of 2 coming out. These characters don't seem to have little sisters, which is interesting because OMG typically does have little sisters. But I saw some in-person photos where they like showed the side of the box, and these characters did not have a little sister on the side of the box. I could be wrong. Maybe those pictures I saw were like incorrect somehow. Okay, quick correction. I want to say that we just haven't seen who the sisters are. They most likely do have sisters, and we just don't know who it is currently. Sorry, was quoting a slightly unreliable source there. Anyway, this one is named Ace. She's pretty cute. I like her pigtails. I like the little cat ear headphones she has going on. Oh, she's got a black streak in her hair. Oh my god, every time I looked at that, I thought it was just like a shadow from like her hair being split. Like, I thought it was just like two big glued sections and there was like just a shadow there to show like, oh, see, the hair's not connected. And I was like, okay, that's a weird detail. It's a black streak in her hair. Oh my god, I fully did not realize that. It looks so strange. Anyway, she's got some roller skates. Her purse says game over and it looks like a little Game Boy handheld gaming device. She's cute. This one's pretty cute. This one's adorable. And then her counterpart is Perla. Perla is pretty cute, but I do notice a pretty big difference between the artwork and the doll. And it's that, like, her hair looks more yellow blonde in the artwork, whereas her skin looks paler. But on the doll, the skin is, like, a bit, like, more peachy, a bit darker, I guess I would say. Not by much, but then her hair is, like, much lighter, being a platinum blonde instead of that kind of yellowish color. I just thought that was interesting. They managed to get the colors, like, slightly wrong. But I really like the way this doll looks. She's super pretty. I like her sandals. I like her shoes. That's the same thing. I meant I like her outfit. She's really pretty. I like everything that she comes with. The little, like, mermaid bra necklace piece thing is cute. I like her earrings. I really like the heart-shaped sunglasses. These two are just super adorable. I think they look really cute together, too. And as is tradition, every time OMG releases two dolls that kind of have opposing aesthetics, I always ship them with each other. And it's no different for these two. I think these two kiss each other on the mouth all the time because they're girlfriends. So yeah, overall, these two are super strong releases. If this does end up being the last we ever see of OMG, I don't think it will be. But if it, like, on some chance, some cosmic coincidence, this happens to be the last wave of OMG dolls, I'd say this is a really strong note to go out on. The dolls still have wrist articulation. They're still super detailed. The designs are very unique. They're very, like, well made, obviously. This is a good note to end on if they do ever decide to end OMG. I don't think this will be it, but they have really slowed down on OMG releases, and it is slightly concerning, I would say. And our final piece of MGA news is the Bratz Slumber Party reproductions. We got to see these heads today. I got these from Dolls for Dessert on Instagram. He posted this to his story, and I just took a screenshot of it, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll talk about this. So these were found on probably either AliExpress or Taobao, to be honest. That's where these, like, leaks usually come from. They usually come from, like, selling websites like that. So yeah, the next Bratz reproduction line is of the Slumber Party line, and listen, I don't want to be a downer, but that's one of my least favorite Bratz lines. I know it's iconic and a lot of people do love it, but I just don't understand why they're doing a reproduction of this line out of all of them. Because every time Bratz does a reproduction line, they put out polls on all their social media to see what line is the most popular. And they seem to follow the results. They seem to, like, whatever wins the poll gets reproduced. Like, the first poll they did, Rock Angels won. We got the Rock Angels reproductions. Second poll they did, Girls Night Out won. We got Girls Night Out reproductions. Like, in the most recent poll they did, the winner was Tokyo A Go-Go. It was, like, very close between Tokyo A Go-Go and Fashion Pixies. Slumber Party was in the running, but it did not win. It was nowhere near winning. Slumber Party has been on all of the polls that they've done, and it has never come close to winning. I don't understand why they are so insistent on making this line, but they're doing it. They're going ahead with it. And it doesn't seem like a bad thing, to be honest. These heads look really good. Although the Yasmin looks a bit off. I don't think that's what her makeup looks like in the line. What are they doing with Yasmin? But yeah, Jade, Sasha, and Megan all look great. That's how they're supposed to look. Sasha looks a little off, actually. Her eyes look a little different. I think this might just come down to this head being wonky, because otherwise Jade and Megan both look really perfect. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Slumber Party is the next Bratz reproduction line, and I just think that's very strange. Again, it's never won the poll. It's always been an option, but it has never won, because they're always putting it up against infinitely more interesting choices. So I just don't understand why Bratz is going ahead with this one as their next reproduction, especially when Tokyo A Go-Go was the winner. Tokyo A Go-Go, dude. People love that line. I love that line. I have all the dolls from it. Most people have all the dolls from it because they love the line so much. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to not reproduce such a popular line. And by most people have the dolls, I meant like most people want the dolls. I literally just said the wrong word. I'm stupid. Whoop. But yeah, people really want the Tokyo A Go-Go dolls, so reproducing them seems like a no-brainer. Maybe it's difficult because they have to, like, give Tiana her own package this time, because she came in a playset before, and it was the same with Rock Angels with Roxy. You know, they had to make a new box for Roxy to have her own solo release, because obviously they don't want to reproduce that entire huge stage playset just to release Roxy. So they would probably have to do the same thing for Tokyo A Go-Go when it came to Tiana. They would have to give her her own box, possibly even her own box art, because I don't think she ever got one before. Did they do box art for the Tokyo A Go-Go line? I feel like they did. They did. They totally did. I don't remember seeing one of Tiana, though, so I don't know. But yeah, this is the one we're getting, so yay. Honestly, if Jade's face looks like that, I might get her when she goes on sale. That's a gorgeous screening. Like, that is such a pretty screening for Jade. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about. We talked about the Bratz, and we talked about the OMGs, and some Rainbow High stuff. I'll admit, it's a little depressing that MGA doesn't have that much doll news to put out recently. Like, in terms of these three lines. I know that they're reproducing or like remaking some old line called Yummy Land Soda or something. Like, it's like a reproduction reboot. It's more like a reboot because they completely changed the style of the dolls. I saw pictures of it, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that, so I didn't really talk about it. And to be honest, I don't really know what that line is, so if I made a video about it, it would just be me saying, yeah, this is cool. I don't know what the fuck it is, though. So, you know, I don't think that would be very interesting. But yeah, we've said everything we needed to, I think. Why do I have this picture on my... Why do I have this here? So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And also, just a little food for thought, I want to see what you guys think about this. Why do you think MGA is currently slowing down so much on their releases? Do you think oversaturating the market with Rainbow High, like, maybe hurt them and they've had to slow down in recent years because of it? Do you think they're working on something really big that we just don't know about yet? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!